Well, I've been that boyfriend. I've been that boyfriend on the game. Look.
Which one? Who?
The cook dude.
Oh, yeah.
The one that be working like in the morning and at night.
All right.
Don't be talking sideways. Salty, they sodium, they jelly, petroleum. Always talking in the background, don't never come to the podium. Chef Cardi B, I'm up. I see you like the again. While you was sleeping on me, I made 40 bands by 4 p.m. They be taking. Everything you're one, I'm like a walking. I don't understand what this hate is about.
Oh, that was a broadcast. You know, every time I switch games, I gotta start another one. I gotta label that bitch and have that bitch ranked. So when a nigga tells that shit, I gotta be like, man, I can pull up footage for you. I can pull up records.
Ooh. Yeah. Early in now.
They say, what's up? We put niggas on YouTube.
You know I'm about to take dude straight out the game, man.
When you got dumb cake up in the say they be waiting for you in the bushes with the duct tape up and down the interstate. Yeah, we really touch. October, I'm about to another state. He went down in Arizona, don't get me involved. An empty box in the car means they coming for all. I had six phones, I got rid of them all. We get hit and sit down, we don't talk to the law. Yeah, they think I'm tripping, they listen. They know our every move, yeah, they want us all in prison. That's why I can't sleep at night until they get in. I'm on another mission, I'm just young and I'm living. Yeah, I done seen the best.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep.
That was your boy Chubby, yeah.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Manning now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And some room to maneuver. And they can't bring him down. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. On 2nd down, here's Manning to Shepard complete. And a loose football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. They'll start out on the ground with a J. Running right through it. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
What y'all done?
I'm doing this first Eli Manning challenge. Send that shit. I'm
They
trying
stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I put the word big in capital letters here. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight, but I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Man open left side is Brown. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Oh, Roethlisberger gonna throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. B.J. Goodson leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Well, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They'll toss it to Ajayi. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Thanks for playing the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Oh, that was whack. Y'all could send that shit. If that was the case, they should have been failed the challenge.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't
y'all
right.
can send my shit.
Yeah.
Both of y'all don't know all this.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Little watch y'all like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Dang it, the grit do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't. talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, Fiji water on the chain. Get no love where I ain't from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, this ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge raindrops.
Oh, hold on right quick. What?
Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
Oh, I just got a team captain token. Let me get that. I'll take it. Fucking right, Jerry Rice.
I defeated my fears,
Send that shit,
so
Mike.
I of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next are all my oldest ideas. I'm wiser than my check y'all in y'all beard. I'm willing to follow my peers, all of my peers for all of my years. Out in the field, take a look at my shoes. Never had a thought that it might lose. Considering the cost, I had to give up my dues. Never got to talk to it like you. I've been feeling like a king for months. We eat all the rich cuisine for lunch. All these wishing he was done. Oh, you tried it, that's a piece of gum. Nah, look at me, I'm the captain now. I'm recruiting this year. I be praying for y'all while I'm praying for y'all. Like a line of views in this deer. I hate to do it with no plans. Now I'm usually get near. Oh, I asked her man, cause I'm the mutant in here. We look good, just show us where the camera. Years ago, I had to up my standards. Make your Mrs. Alabama. Turn it to my only private. Swear like she don't got the answers. Who's the boss? I feel like Tony Danza.
I wonder if I can put
What kind of swag?
that team captain thing on.
Y'all are wasting
Get
your
this
time.
song.
I spend it, but I ain't wasting a dime. Might do some favors, but I ain't breaking my spine.
Huh?
Your girl has been calling for days. I get no different ways. That New Orleans parades. Yeah,
All right.
none of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation.
I don't got nobody
Really
on
gotta
there.
talk a lot, but you ain't got the heart to do the mission. I'm hard-headed like the juggernaut, but there ain't nothing I can do to listen. I'm authentic and I walk around like I just ate, but let you do the dishes. I'm Clark Kent, but mix the Autobots and mix with everything that you've been missing. Please get back and don't get that involved. Freaking sick, I need a padded walls. I'm the king, heavy crown, heavy rain, cat and dogs. Homie with me if you're asking for it. There ain't much that he be asking for. He just wanna have a paddock on with a watch face with little dragon balls. Look, you don't need me either. All I need is this. No coca ice, and I get oh so polite. Be the man of your city. I'll be the man of my country. You could be the man of your city. I'ma be the man of my country. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. New Orleans parades. Yeah, we like. None of my people are patient. We look like we on a vacation. Get no invitation. Yeah, we like. Your girl has been calling for days. I get it in all different ways. Yeah, I'm like, none of my patient. We look like we on a vacation.
Try that bitch again, Mo. Try.
It's one of them ones, man. You just in the car, man. It's like when you in the car, you just think about everything, man. Definitely when you by yourself and you just cruising on the highway, man. Yeah, this got me thinking. On that cap, swerving through traffic, listening to trap. My windows ain't tinted, so notice me.
The fucking broadcast we just did for like 2.5 hours, that bitch not even popping up.
Money will make offended. I ain't flashy, I'm classy, but I ain't stupid either.
That's
Never
fake.
show up to that's hungry and eager. My brother's keeper, I'm loyal, it's all in my demeanor. A true believer, I believe when they didn't believe her. That's why I don't let opinions affect me. I do what I want to do. If they do or they don't accept me, they expect me to give up. I almost did. Things went from moving faster, slow motion. I was losing focus, stuck on that. It was smooth on the surface, but underneath it was broken. Hoping to find hope in this hopeless world we live in. What you give is what you given. Gotta make wise decisions. Gotta stay tunnel vision. Gotta avoid collision. Keep scratching the surface and keep your palms itching. Gotta pay moms a visit. It's been a while. I've been working, she keep telling me she miss her child. I find myself passing the house, then I spin around. She say I'm always moving, ma, I just can't sit around. Oh my, cause the cash ain't gonna come to us. When we was down, who gave a dime or gave a for us? So instead of making it hard, I made it fun for us. Make it easy, so when you need it, you just run to us. But it's a lot of pressure, I'm trying to stick and move through this. Fixing these bumps on the road so I can just cruise to this. Living my life on the road, I'm trying to get used to this. And when they throw dirt, I just act like a broom to this. Trying to stay true to this. Even when they lie on me. World on my shoulders, my girl can't even cry on me. God watching over me, the devil probably spy on me. I've been going through some. Kenneth, keep an eye on me. I know it's been a drought, but to my fans, don't go dry on me. If you want a picture, take a picture, don't get shy on me. I'm here to inspire. I admire that you admire me. I've been in the dark, but I promise you'll see a brighter me. I'm sorry. To all my supporters, man. I love y'all. I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Since day one. You don't want to see me win, man. I don't know why. We gonna
That
win
shit was
anyway.
funny.
I came straight out the with a microphone. Boy, I swear I couldn't leave that mic alone. Everybody clear the room, I like to write alone. I'm in my zone, bass bouncing off the styrofoam. I'm never in between, I'm either hot or cold. Can't be a loser, I maneuver like I got a clone. I'm out here in these streets like I ain't got a home. And you barely hear from me like I ain't got a phone. Because there's no days off, there's no days off. I know it sounds a little painful, but it pays off. Social sites was distracting, so I stayed off. Spoke to God, then me and Satan had a face off. I swear my life was like a rocket, then it takes off. First I plotted, then I got it, couldn't wait long. I put the pedal to the metal, then took the brakes off. And I kept it A1 like the steak sauce. My paychecks used to be a pair of Jordans, and I know I can't afford them, but I went ahead and bought them. Then I quit, started spent my money on recording. Yeah, the studio was small, but man, that made me a fortune. Made me a fortune.
What'd you say?
Hey, guys.
Man, no, that shit was stupid. It was like I had to make a force an incomplete pass within like the first 10 plays or some shit.
Forever, man.
But like off like the second play, I ain't get it. Let me see. My shit says there are no notifications. My last invite was from B on the live. Oh, there you go. It just came.
Tell me who the hottest that you know. If it ain't me, you Curry get the flame calling Prince Zuko. Swimming through the money like a flounder. I just want the knowledge and the power.
Just lock your lineup invalid. You got 2 uniforms and a head coach.
Never gave a about a dollar. More money, me, more problems. Pray for me to fall like autumn. Cause I got it on my own with no help, man. Got up, get it, that's it, and myself, man. They need a new hope, deal of a new, giving out like check at the free throw. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Beat Rakish. Fucking they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and no Chad Hugo. Pockets too big,
See, fly, look on your phone and go to your YouTube and see if you got that video we just did. Or whatever you broadcast your shit on. Because that bitch not popping up on my YouTube. It only got the Madden from earlier and the one we're doing right now. It only got the live one we just did.
When I take all my chips, when I pop up the like Hummus, see them, echo back with the flip, money flow like a battleship, Diddy the new, deliver new, giving out like, shack at the free, though. Anybody wanna be ET? Man, y'all can't see me. Out of my league, you pee-wee. Pocket too big, Rakishi. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pulling card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. 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 Pull card like Uno. Flip like judo. You act too kudo. You and no Chad Hugo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo. Pocket too big, they sumo.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Brady now on first down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Wait, 20! Wait,
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And hit behind the line. He lost
that was
loose. And this will get out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. So fortunately, they're able to hold on to the possession. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw left a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Caught left side, Hopkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks.
Running play, y'all. To the right. Toss.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
To the right. That's to the right.
They run with Ajayi. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Now that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Going deep here for Landry. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he gets it up to the 46. A big play there for L.A. And even 40 yards.
Running play up the middle. Madison will.
Here's Ajayi. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. He's going to look deep now for Landry.
Oh, that's just going to get that pitch. My bad.
Down, couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
My bad, team. My bad.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, here's Justin Vogel on to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
I don't know why they got me playing offense. I don't got the better offense out of all us.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Give me that shit, man. You got me fucked up, nigga. That's my specialty, defense.
Not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have...
That I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know. But you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. That is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's L.A. with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down.
All right, y'all. Running play to the left. So I find on this. We can go to the right here on the left side.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go.
Toss to the right, let's get it. Fuck. I'm getting
he
bad
didn't
on
even
that
try
clock.
to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
Run play to the left.
Now a toss play. It's a jive. Fights free at the 5. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. He'll get it up the middle, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Toss to the right.
Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jay Ajayi taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
This is fielded at the goal line. Now a hit. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. This is Ajayi. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Brady now on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
On third down, Brady. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry? Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. On first and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
That's my bad, right?
Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
That's my fault.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
I'm about to move up for
So
that.
after the INT, it's Brady. Ertz has it left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now Brady.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that. But it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion.
Touchdown, Packers. Alshon Jeffrey, 42 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Going deep here for Landry. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's Roethlisberger. Looking deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to look deep now for Landry. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Yeah, and that play was pretty well doomed right from the start. The pressure was really affecting him. Collapsed
really
everything in the pocket. He had to move around, try to get it downfield.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And a fast footwork by White. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on a 6-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
20!
On 1st down, Brady.
Stupid nigga.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw, it's Brady. Puts it off for Coleman. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this 1st half of play. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Green in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Packers are able to cash in for 6. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
Jackson now to return. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Akeem Hicks in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'll file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Let's go.
No.
And that'll set them back 5. They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Bobby Wagner. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
Fuck, man.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about. Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 23 yards on the play. Brady now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. They find some open field here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Brady. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
Yeah, he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Zach Ertz from 10 yards out. And the Packers add on to their lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And the formula there on the 2-point trying to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They try to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're
Nigga
trying to
put
do is
the
make
extra
sure
2 on it already,
that
whooping our ass.
make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But, boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Oh, what
so
the
the
fuck?
long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Three straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tre'Davious White, the LSU man, there to knock it away that time.
I don't know why you would do that. It's
in my
almost
dog's
guaranteed
hands,
points the other
like
way.
wobbling.
I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Throwing now is Brady. Caught by the tight end Ertz. Give him a
See, now I feel like it was me, dog.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on and your other targets aren't open.
Now Brady. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Oh, no wonder they cut out like that. They got fucking Tom Brady back there and shit.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard
double
line.
players back there. I just saw you had the first nigga beat. Fuck, I'll take this one, yeah.
Just know, listen. Who are the cornerbacks?
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give them the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Brady now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Brady to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Von Miller in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Just a gain of 3, but they'll
listen, man, they do got some niggas playing, dog. They playing us.
Charles, what do you have on that fake? The holder just taking it, rising.
This ain't no fucking computer, man.
It felt like something out of the way back machine. The old flying wedge where you take the little holder and get it involved inside all those big blockers. And they found a way to get the first down because I almost lost him in there until they emerged and they pulled him out of the pile and showed he picked up the first down.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Well, partner, even though my phone failed me this morning and missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing a boot, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback.
I was asleep, y'all. I'm loaded. I should have put Vic in. Once I saw I was quarterbacking, that shit just fucked me up because I was like, damn, I didn't think I had a better offense.
That's last part.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
What's that on that beat? Addicted to ballin', I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to ballin'. I'm addicted to ballin'. I have to get my ends. I pull up in my pants. Flexing, counting my bands. Started getting money. I see how it feels to be rich. I live by the beach now. That's how I should live. Since I was a toddler, I knew that I would become this. I cannot move slow. That's a big no. Gotta chase this money. Bankroll after big bankroll. I must get this money. I must get this money. I must get this money, get this money, get this money. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends. Got 100, I need bands. Now look at my dance. What is my jam?
around and get you that Benz. Turning that party up. Used to have a my Nautica. You know the money be calling up. Friend, I'm tryna all of ya. Talking about he ballin', watch this. Started let me too quick. Went to Oakland with a few. Took 'em all you break. Yeah. Imagine what I paid for the rollie. Still from the police. 24 carats on my Kobe. That for the homies.
Addicted to balling, I have to get my cash. The money is calling. Got bands, I'm addicted to balling. I'm addicted to balling. I have to get my ends.
Yep.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Giants on 1st and 10. Their offense ready to go. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This complete to the tight end Clay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now a second down throw for Vick. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play action. Now Wentz. This one complete to Jordan Reed.
Oh, God.
Jordan Reed. The 20. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jordan Reed. 71 yards.
Oh, look at the play, though, bro. I got the coverage back there and everything, man.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Running through.
Here's the first carry from LaShawn McCoy. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd down, Vic. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
Back with Charles Davis on Brandon.
No, last one, y'all. Okay.
Vic will look to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
On this touchdown.
Throwing again, Vic on 2nd and 10. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Von Miller coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Third and long for Vic. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
That nigga's in the right fucking spot.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On play action, Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. That one goes for 24 yards. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Get on, George.
First down, the run with Lynch. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target.
Thank you, Jesus.
That'll make it 3rd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. It's caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Gano out to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Vick again. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And his throw here is incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Offensively, might be thinking, what's going on here? 1 for their first 7 throwing the football.
So maybe they're thinking about rethinking their strategy a little bit right now with the way that they're throwing it around, not having that success. Might have to lean on the running game for a little while and see if they can get him back in form.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Vick going up top. And that one incomplete.
I thought he had that shit.
But couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. Taking it about the 16. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
12 yards on the return that time. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And likely just out of field goal range. Could be Hail Mary time.
And haven't we seen in recent years that the Hail Mary seems to be more successful in the NFL than before?
Absolutely we have. On the handoff, Lynch. And now running right through it. Nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's in.
Like I said, man, I'm going to sleep.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead a little bit.
That shit was too big, dog.
Way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out?
Nigga really saving us.
Gano the extra point. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout.
Damn, bro, this fucking. This shit is disappointing, man.
It's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Gano out to kick this one away.
I won't go to sleep like this, dog.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20. As his guys are set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I'm tired, dog.
So
that ain't gonna make it no better.
Back on the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Trying to get a bomb, dude.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, nigga clipped the fuck out of him.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Those passes out that far.
Nigga said, there's no way, dog. How that's not a flag, son?
Like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some
nigga whapping the fuck out of him in the air.
And have a chance to affect the pass.
Ooh, that's touchdown. That's touchdown.
Vic goes play action. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Nigga was right there.
In there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
That's how they was doing me. It's like every time after I get the snap, after the snap, that nigga be right there. Nigga said nigga be at my front door.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Off the play fake, Vic. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, I had it.
It falls down incomplete. The veteran Jimmy Smith there on the coverage. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
At this point, it don't even matter.
You supposed to do a Hail Mary, everybody on 3 sides, one dude on the other side. Same. And then run that bitch.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will indeed go for it. Vic. He's going deep for Brown. And
I had him burned.
Away and it falls incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
On first down, Wentz. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Lynch. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me...
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD.
Nigga said, dog, that's not the computer, son. They playing it.
Run as he kept it himself. And the Giants add on to their lead. And a special play there by the special teams. It's one thing to fake it. He ran it in for the score.
I think the special teams coach saw something on film in preparation for this game. Told the head coach, now's the time. He got the green light, and they worked it to perfection.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 28-0. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
A 2nd down throw for Vic. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Glover Quinn. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Gronkowski, the intended target. So that right there was his second pick, but keep in mind, this is a guy who once had a rare 3-interception game in his career.
So what are you saying, that getting 2 in a game, that's like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already
Amateur
done that,
hour.
right? Been there, done that. You know he wants a third again.
They'll try to get something going with Marshawn Lynch. And room there to work it inside the 25. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Oh, and now he bowls him over.
Man.
And taking it to the 15.
Nigga playing with us. Nigga got booty time and shit. Nigga dancing in the middle of the field.
We use the word relentless a lot.
Niggas dancing and shit, dog. What the fuck, man?
It really fits, doesn't it? About his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving.
Nigga practicing their moves on us and shit, dog.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. Such an art to dot the I, just get the feet in right there against the line before going out of bounds.
Such an incredibly graceful, athletic play, but also a lot of practice goes into it.
Nigga beating us like an ungrateful housewife.
To get down in bounds.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Right 20! Right 20! Right 20!
Vic on 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Damn, they playing me.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown
They
downfield.
say they defense ain't that
Look, it doesn't
good.
matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Right 20! Right 20!
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun.
Oh, I got him.
He's gonna let this one go deep.
Oh!
He can't hang on.
That was in my
Nice
dog
catch.
hands.
Instead, it brings up a 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended the last drive. Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Run that bitch 10 times, bro.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with
Ooh, good shit, man.
a loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Nigga got that boy
Brandon,
feet
it's
like, come
clearly a
here.
situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They got to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat
Shit was
that
cool.
effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to
I would feel played.
Wins to throw on second down. Caught right side, Tate. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On third down, they go Lynch. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for
They said, oh, now the defense won't show up.
That type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now back out comes the offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3
Got me
yards
like
on the
a hot
pickup
3
there, and
yards.
it'll be second down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep, and on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being
We got him.
of the chains or on target.
Damn, dog, that's crazy.
That run.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
And this offense on third down today, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Brandon Graham in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go with so little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you,
and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. It's been dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything worked for us today. Coaching, playing.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Von Miller able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
And you should have hot that shit.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He was looking for Gronk that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's
damn, whatever your Bitcoin.
Thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Say what level your
once you
Vic
start
is.
getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Is it 89?
Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern, maybe some ball got tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though,
that bitch Fly got the 87, Vic, huh, Fly?
Up from his linebacker spot to make the play.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
That's stupid.
You see, you gotta get back in the fucking lab, nigga.
Real talk, I gotta get back in that bitch my damn self.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. After the penalty, here's Freeman. There he goes inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another
Nigga, 50
touchdown as they
pieces.
just add to their totals. That's happened, Charles. You play to the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with it. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it.
I ain't set this up, dog.
I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, get the points for me. They're not.
I'm about to tell you exactly who it is. This promote, man.
Approach it. Sometimes coach say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something. On the line. Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward.
It's all good, dog. It's a learning process.
And a message to your team. We're not going to quit. No matter what the battle is.
You say we're still working on our chemistry.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
White 20! White 20!
One last shot for Michael Vick. Oh my goodness, another interception. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt, the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team, the pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column too.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
Yeah, nigga.
I could have stayed alive for that.
So you could have stayed on live for that, brother?
gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Well, you the party leader, Fly.
No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America.
Nigga said, man, which ones we playing? That shit was hard.
It was hard for us. Me and sis made it out. Now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist. And her honey, they said I wouldn't make it. I'm like, you